My last video talked about an airline offering $4,500 for people to voluntarily take the next flight. But what happens if no one takes that offer? That is where it gets interesting. So if no one takes the offer, that's when an airline can start bumping people involuntarily. And yes, that means they can pick you to miss your flight and you do not have a say in it. But here's what you need to know. The moment that you get bumped involuntarily, that's when federal law takes over and the rules do completely change. If you are involuntarily bumped from an oversold flight in the US, you could be entitled to compensation, and no, not just a travel voucher, I mean cash. And depending on how long that delay is, that value could be up to 4 times the value of your one-way ticket, subject to some federal limits. That's one reason why airlines do keep raising those volunteer offers. Sometimes it's just easier to have someone happily, voluntarily take the next flight than have to worry about the federal repercussions of someone being involuntarily bumped and the compensation requirements that come with it. But at that time, the airline decides who gets bumped, and that's based on their own boarding priority rules. That could be based on things like check-in time, frequent flyer status, whether you already have your seat assigned or not. There's a few different ways they could decide this. So if this ever happens to you, make sure you know your rights, make sure you're getting cash and not a travel voucher, and you can always check the Department of Transportation's website because all this information can be found there. And maybe check in a little bit earlier.